The red Ferrari stood helpless on the quiet roadside, its engine silent, its glossy body catching the fading sunlight. For Elena Volkov, this wasn't just an inconvenience. It was humiliating. A self-made millionaire, used to control and precision, now stranded in the middle of nowhere. She tapped her phone impatiently, no signal. Perfect, she muttered under her breath. A few minutes later, she noticed a small figure approaching. A boy, no older than 8, wearing worn sneakers and a hopeful smile. Behind him in the distance stood a modest house with peeling paint. "Miss?" the boy called out, slightly out of breath. "Is your car broken?" Elena sighed, crossing her arms. "Clearly." He stepped closer, eyes wide as he admired the Ferrari. "Wow, it's beautiful." "Not very useful right now," she replied dryly. The boy hesitated, then said with quiet confidence, "My dad can fix it." Elena almost laughed. "Your dad? Does he even know what this car is?" "He knows cars," the boy insisted, "all kinds. He fixes everything." Something in his voice, pure, unwavering belief, made her pause. With no other options, she nodded reluctantly. "Fine, show me." The boy beamed and ran ahead, guiding her to the small house. Moments later, a man stepped out, his hands rough with grease, his clothes simple but clean. He looked at Elena, then at the car in the distance. "What seems to be the problem?" he asked calmly. "Elena Volkov," she said, as if her name alone explained everything. "And my car stopped working." He didn't react to her name, just nodded and walked toward the Ferrari. For the next 30 minutes, he worked in silence, inspecting, adjusting, listening. Elena watched, arms folded, expecting failure. Then, the engine roared back to life. Her eyes widened. "It was a fuel line issue," he said simply. "Should hold now, but you might want a full check later." Elena was speechless. "That's impossible," he shrugged. "It's just a machine." She reached for her wallet. "I'll pay you. Name your price." The man shook his head. "No need." "But my son wanted to help," he said, placing a hand on the boy's shoulder. "That's enough." Elena looked at the child, who smiled proudly. "I told you, my dad can fix it." For the first time that day, Elena smiled too. Not the polished smile she gave investors, but something real. "Thank you," she said quietly. As she drove away, the engine humming perfectly, she realized something unexpected. Not everything valuable comes with a price tag.